Okay, I'm Joy Hellman, and this is my studio. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use a pipe cleaner. There's two pipe cleaners that I'm going to use to make this body form. And what I've done here is I'm taking the pipe cleaner and first of all bending it so that it's actually bent in the middle like this. And then I'm going to take the other pipe cleaner and wrap it one way, and then wrap it another way, and then take the bead, a good sized hole, the bead, and put it in the where the head goes. Okay? And this is basically the first part of making the dolls. It doesn't look like much now, but they are really cute when they're done. You can make an angel. But you can also make a fairy if you want. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate this, but I'm going to show you step by step. So I'm going to turn the camera off. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the thread that I have here. And what I'm doing is I'm actually putting all three strands together because it's easier to work with rather than just using one strand at a time. Now this is pretty long, so I'm going to cut it probably so that it's not as long because it's easy to work with when it's a little bit shorter. So I'm going to cut this. And okay, so I'm going to start by putting the thread at the very end, and I'm going to twist, basically just kind of wrap it around the end of the foot and just keep going so that it's covering the pipe cleaner, and this will actually give it kind of more of a body rather than seeing the pipe cleaner, you'll see more like a little body form. Now, as I said, I'm going to show you step by step. So what I'm doing is, this is repetitious. There's very, like you're just going to just repeat the same thing over and over. So what I do too is I turn the doll and I take and just twist it so that it's a lot easier when you just, kind of like twist it without wrapping, and it's easier to cover the pipe cleaner. So the idea for this now is, and I'm not going to show you just the whole thing here because it will take too long, but what you're going to do is cover the whole entire pipe cleaner with the thread, so you have this body covered with, just my head just fell off. So it's probably a good idea to glue your head on too. Okay. So that's one leg. So now I'm going to go down the other side of the other leg. Okay? So you get the idea. You're basically going to cover the whole entire pipe cleaner body with this thread. And when you get to the end, you can just take a little bit of tacky glue and put some tacky glue on the end of the thread and glue it down to secure it. Now later on when you work with the ribbon, you'll probably be sewing. But for the thread, you just all you have to do is just secure it with some tacky glue. Got some tacky glue on my fingers, which what I'm doing now is I'm just twisting the tacky glue on the thread, so that way it's secure. Okay, so that's the next thing you do, and the idea is just to cover the whole entire pipe cleaner with the embroidery thread or yarn or whatever you're using to cover your doll. Now I'm going to show you an example of one of the dolls. And I'm going to come back and do that. Okay. Here's one of the dolls that was covered with the with fabric strips, and so you can see that it's really much more of a body form. And so rather than using the fabric strips, we're going to actually use the ribbon to cover the body form. So once we get done, we'll actually have a really nice little body form to do our fairy or our angel. Now I'm doing this other body that we're doing today, I'm doing it a little bit smaller and with shorter legs. These are fairies, and so they have really long legs. So we're not going to do an actual fairy. We're going to do an angel, which will be, in relation to the holidays. Okay, so I am. Tomorrow when I come in, I will actually glue the hair on top of the bead to pretty much finish the angel. You can see the wings are glued on the back, which was the skeleton leaf, the 2 skeleton leaves that I used. And I sewed the clothes. I made a little jacket, or little kind of like a little shirt and a skirt for her. And she's not your traditional angel. My angels are never traditional. But tomorrow when I come in, I'll show you the next part of this. So what you should have now is you should have your body wrapped with fibers. You should have this clothes done. You should have the wings on the back. Okay? And I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.